Roger Hoover, now joined by the head coach of the Carson-Newman Eagles, Richard Moodie, and tonight, coach, 2 overtimes, a tough draw against Tusculum, but a very physical match between these two teams.
Yeah, good match. It was one of those that's exciting for the crowd, but not for the coaches. When we scored early on, I thought for sure we could maybe have locked it down. We maybe should have changed a few things. We didn't. Looking back in the game, and there wasn't much to talk about during the game. Maybe a great save from Rumwald, which could have put Tusculum up at 2-1 close to the end of the game, but also Cinderella coming off the post, which could have made it 2-1 Carson-Newman. So end-to-end stuff, we knew what we were in for playing against Tusculum. They're a very possession-oriented team. They want to put the ball down and play, and we thought we could just sit back and see if we could wear them out and catch them on the counter. And we thought it worked well. Obviously, it did go up 1, but again, it could have went either way. And maybe the result is a fair result. I don't think we deserved to win. I think we gave a great effort. I think the performance wasn't where it should have been and could have been, having evaluated the boys over the weeks gone by. But the effort's first class. The boys worked every bit of it, every minute, and didn't give up on us and didn't give up on the crowd. And again, it was an attractive thing here at McCown. Attractive thing here at McCown Field. So many people coming out to support us, and we just appreciate the home support.
You've said it so much this season. This Carson-Newman team is really a 1-0 type of team. You play a scoreless first period, and really 7 minutes into the second period, you get that goal you're looking for from line over.
Yeah, it's we've talked to the boys about it, but again, it seems like right now we've developed some bad habits individually in the back. We sometimes get overconfident and try to run out the back with the ball, and we're giving up opportunities and losing possession that way. Sometimes get a bit too comfortable. We need to realise that we need to build on the emotion of the goal, and we need to lock down and keep it at a 1-0. Because if Carson-Newman locks it down, and we have such a strong back forward, much more over the goal. There's no reason why that. The Tusculum goal we scored, there's lots of individual mistakes in that goal. Again, you limit those, and the ball doesn't need to get into a big zero. We're a 1-0 team for sure. Hopefully next year that'll be our focus in the recruiting classes. Maybe we can keep it around the back and see the many goals. But we definitely got to take a look at our offense and offensively. But again, some players come off the bench, offered us something. I know there was a freshman coming on the field and making that happen for us. He's still got a little nagging injury. He's not up to strength. Same with Taylor Jolly. So those two boys maybe were a bit sluggish on top. But didn't create as many chances as we should have usually. We're all right.
What stood out to you about the overtime period?
Sorry? What
stood out to you about the overtime period?
Well, it gets to the nitty-gritty when you get to overtime, and it's just forget tactical, forget technical. It just comes down to heart and pride, and just wanting to push through it. And we work the boys hard in pre-season. We work them hard in practice, and we make sure we make reference to these sprints that we're doing now. This is overtime. This is this. And so this is the first overtime that we got to see. And again, the boys got through it. They worked hard every bit of it. It's nerve-wracking when you get to overtime because any little mistake can cost you the game. We looked like we could have had a couple of chances there in front of goal as well. The ball was bouncing around a few times, maybe just didn't break clean for us. But again, the game could have went either way, and I thought the result was a fair result.
Alan Vitale, former head coach at Carson-Newman, who won 8 SAC titles here. He's back tonight with his Tusculum team, and you guys shook hands after the match was over. What was it like to see him back in Jefferson City?
Alan who?
It's all.
Oh, I'm just kidding. Yeah, he's a good friend of mine, and I'm very thankful for Alan in my life. He changed my life. Being recruited from Scotland and coming over here and finding Carson-Newman, and it's quite an adventure. It's been quite a journey. It's been a blessing. It's always good to see him, but I'll be 100% honest with you, and I hope he watches this, or I hope someone's listening to this rather. But I wanted to beat him so bad. More so because he's so successful. He's a great coach. He is the most winningest coach in the history. I think even in the conference he could have. He's definitely got records and probably most coaches of the year. But he's a great guy, great father, great role model, great coach. He's put together a 2-year Tusculum program. I think they look a little bit weaker than they did last year. Maybe more offensive threat, but again, he does great. He's definitely still a role model to me, and I guess that's maybe my catalyst to trying to beat him, to benchmark myself against my level of coaching. But again, you know, it's great to see him here. He was complimenting the facilities and the work that we've done, and you know, it's something we take pride of, and something I take pride of, having been his assistant. I knew kind of where we were going with the program, and there was a lot of ideas he didn't like of mine, and vice versa. And so it's been nice getting to do my thing, and we were just kind of joking about that too here. So, but great to see him, and it's great to see him at home, and yeah.
And you got young Harris coming in here on Saturday. When you see what do you want to see from this Carson-Newman team when the Eagles take the field again?
Well, we actually talked about it. You know, we have such a large squad with 30 bodies. Obviously, not all eligible, not all fit, but we might shake things up a little bit. There's some players not got playing time, and you know, I think we got to try some different things. I think we got to let some players get in and get some playing time, and see how they look. You know, because we haven't really challenged the depth of the squad. Games have been really tight, like tonight, going overtime, and you know, you get scared as a coach to bring in someone that hasn't had the experience and throw them into such a high-intensity game, and the fear that it might be too much for them. So I think on Saturday, you know, we've already told the boys that we're going to try and change some things, shake it up a little bit, get you some playing time, and see if we can't work some things out. But young Harris, top 10 nationally ranked team, very good program, very good team. But again, we've got to come to McCown Field, and so far we're undefeated here this year, and that's a huge improvement, especially from last year as well.
Coach Moodie, thank you for joining us.